Hey everybody, I am here to show you how to load your printer in on the Pocatello printers on Windows 10. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to download the drivers from Lanier.com. So you go to open up your browser and type in www.lanier.com. And from Lanier.com, you're going to go ahead and click on Downloads. And then you're going to go ahead and agree to all of the terms that they have. Then what we're looking for is the color multifunction printer. So you drop this down, and the one we're looking for is an LD550C. So there's LD, and it goes 540C and 550C. So that's the one we're looking for. Then we're going to scroll down, and we're going to find the operating system that you're using. So there is Windows 10. So I'm going to do this on a Windows 10 64-bit. If you have something else, you can select from here. You can find that from your computer properties. But there is your Windows 10 64-bit. So I'm going to click that. From here, we're going to use the most recent driver, which is the PLC 6 driver. We're going to come over right here and download that driver. This opens up, and I've already obviously done this one time, but I'm going to put it into the Downloads folder. And I'm going to click on Downloads, and we're just going to save it just like this and hit Save. Where it goes doesn't really matter because we're not going to use that file in the end. My computer opens up on the down here and downloads it right this way. If it doesn't, you guys can open up your My Documents and go over here into your Downloads folder, and it should be there. Again, you go to your Downloads folder, and that should show it where it is. But mine is right down here at the bottom of the screen. So I'm just going to click on that. We're going to extract it now, so you just click on right here, Next. I'm going to accept the agreement, click Next. I'm going to browse and extract that folder to my desktop. So I'm just going to slide up to the top of the screen here and select that desktop and then hit OK. Now you can see it's going to go to the desktop, and there's the name of the folder. Click Next. My extraction is complete, and we just click OK. Now we're done with everything to do with your browser, so you can just go ahead and click out of that browser here. Now from your desktop, I like to just go down to the Start menu and right-click and select my control panel. If you don't like to do that, just get to your control panel however you like, but right-clicking onto the Start menu and selecting control panel is a quick, easy way in Windows 10. From here, in the Hardware Sound section, we're going to go to View, Devices, and Printers. And click right there on View, Devices, and Printers. Give it a second. It's working on it. Now here's all your printers and devices. We are going to go right up here and add a printer. So click Add a Printer. It's going to look and say, hey, here's some that you want to look at. We're going to go right to where it says the printer that I want isn't listed. And we're going to click there. We're going to click this button, Add a Printer using TCP IP address or hostname. So just click that and then click Next. The type of device that we're going to do is a TCP device. So drop that menu down and select that TCP device. Now the IP address that for the new printer in Pocatello is 192.168.1.29. So there you go. This will automatically populate the port. Do not click down to the query. You just need to leave that blank. So enter that in just like that on the IP address line and click Next. Now it's going to say, okay, where do you want to get your drivers? Well, we're going to click on Have Disk because we're going to go browse to that desktop to find what we just downloaded from the website. Click Have Disk. Then we're going to browse right here on Browse. I'm going to drop this menu down right here, and I'm going to go back to my desktop. So we drop that menu down because that's where we saved. After we extracted it, we saved it to the desktop. Now here is that file folder that I extracted. I'm going to double click that file folder, double click Disk 1, and I'm going to select the OEM setup and hit Open. Now all of that should be loaded right here into the file, and I'm going to click OK. Now, once we've done that, it brings up two different options for printers. We are selecting the second option, the C5000 LD55C. So that's the one you want to just click one time on that and then click Next. I'm going to say replace the current driver. That way, if you have any older drivers or anything, is that we just get the newest, freshest driver. Click that radial button and then click next. Now, this is the type where you can just go right on, or since I have so many different printers, I like to click right here and customize this name. So I'm going to put Pokey, because I have both Idaho Falls and Pocatello, left, because this new printer is the one on the left behind the front desk. So I'm going to do Pokey left, and then there's all the information about it. And then click next. It's going to go ahead and install my printer. I do not share this printer. Click next. I do not click a test page because right now I don't have my code in there, so it won't print a test page. We just click finish down here in the right. Okay, all of the windows close. You're back to your devices and printers, and there is my Pokey left linear printer. Now we need to add our code in and set our default preferences. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to touch that and right click, and I'm going to go right over here to printer properties. From the printer properties, I'm going to go right here to preferences, not test page, but preferences. Once I'm in my preferences, I like to change the default to black and white. That way, if I accidentally print, I don't accidentally print color. So go ahead and change your default to black and white. I also prefer to print on duplex, which means front to back. You don't have to do that, but I choose to print on duplex by default. Then, once you've changed those, we're going to go ahead up here to valid access, this tab called valid access. This gives you your place to put your code. So you're going to put your 4-digit code, your personal copy code, so that we can bill you for anything that you use. Put that code right in there, and then just go down to the bottom right and click Apply. Then click OK. Now we're back to this screen, and we can print a test page. So go ahead and print that test page, and this should come up, and you go ahead and go check the printer. Make sure that test page printed. If it didn't, you may have put the wrong code in, or you may have not downloaded the right driver. So go back through the instructions and download the driver and make sure to double check your code. So I'm going to hit close. If everything printed correctly, I'm just going to hit OK. It naturally defaulted that little orange and that little green box says this is my default printer. You can leave that way, or you can right click on something else and change that default printer to be whatever printer you'd like to have. That's it. You can close this out and you are ready to print. Way to go. Lickety split, nice and easy. Thanks so much for watching.